Yo, what up, gang? Huh? Yo, what up, gang? This your boy Don Vozin right here with another reaction. Today, I'm gonna touch a little sensitive subject. My eyes all will be fucked up, but yeah. Today, we're gonna talk like a sensitive subject. Obviously, you're only gonna experience if you a parent. Obviously, I have my first boy. My two children. So me and my missus wanted to get him circumcised. So obviously we did a couple of research and that. So this is what I'm going through. So I'm doing some research. I want you to go with me together. So let's go do this, my ninjas. Boom! Without further ado, make sure you follow me, subscribe. Yes, let's get it.
Still a lot of speculation around the orgasm's function and value, but what are the differences between male and amazing near universal phenomenon? There's still a lot of speculation around the orgasm's function and value, but what are the differences between male and female orgasms that we know of, and who has it better?
Because
To
it's
start,
done
the
in two
length of a
different
woman's
places.
orgasm
Yeah,
is
you say
longer
the
than men,
one that's done
lasting
in the
around 20
Jews,
seconds or more,
Jews,
while most
it
males
seems
tend
to
to last
heal
around
faster.
3 to 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But men have more orgasms.
No,
In
this
a
is like
national Australian
you
survey
cannot
of
get his
heterosexual sex,
uncle to
researchers
contact
found that
him
men had an
to
orgasm
give
in
the contact.
95% of encounters, while women did only 69% of the time. However, orgasms might have less to do with gender and more to do with the types of sex you're having. For example, a study of single Americans aged 21 to 26 found that while straight and gay men's rate of orgasm is similar, the rate of orgasm for women varies significantly by sexual orientation. Lesbians have around 12% more orgasms than straight women during sex.
No, come on, gang. This is not what I wanted. I was talking about circumcision. I'm not talking about orgasms.
Saying they climaxed over 75% of the time. This may be related to the duration of sexual encounters, as lesbian couples
Yeah, this was the one.
How often do you exercise your biggest sexual organ? No, we're not interested in how often you are beating the bishop, strangling your goose, or burping the worm. Half of millennial men who are fit and healthy struggle to get or keep it up sometimes, but hardly any of them realize that the problem is in their head and doesn't need pills. Yep.
This episode is supported by hymns. Circumcision of the male penis has been practiced for thousands of years, often related to cultural and religious traditions. But whether you're cut or uncut, is one better in terms of health, how it feels, or sex? Circumcision is a medical procedure that removes the foreskin from the head of the penis, exposing the glands. Though its exact origin and intent is still debated, by the time it became common in the English-speaking world, the 19th century, it was actually used in order to reduce sexual pleasure and as a deterrent to masturbation, which was believed to cause many mental and physical illnesses. But the medical benefits of circumcision came into question in the late 1960s when the research community came out against it, claiming that there was no clear medical benefit and the risk for severe blood loss, infection, or death was high. This resulted in a decline in circumcised men. In the US, circumcision rates in hospitals dropped from 64.5% in 1979 to 58.3% in 2010. But worldwide, only around 33% of males are estimated to be circumcised. However, even more modern research has shown that it can reduce the risk of developing penile cancer and infections such as syphilis, gonorrhea, and herpes. It can also reduce HIV risk by up to 60%. A study done in Uganda involving heterosexual couples, where one partner was HIV positive, showed that none of the circumcised men received HIV over the 30 months, while 40 out of 137 men that were not circumcised ended up developing HIV. This evidence holds true across sub-Saharan Africa, but is not as clear in developed nations or between homosexual men where more studies are needed. For women, a circumcised sexual partner may have a reduced risk of HPV, thereby reducing their risk of developing cervical cancer. So, how does circumcision protect against STIs? A study completed by Dr. Price and his team at Northern Arizona University showed that 1 year after adult circumcision, the males ended up with 81% less bacteria on and around their penis. penis. Dr. Price
No.
explained that with uncircumcised men, the foreskin may be susceptible to infection because the bacteria overload could prevent specialized skin cells, known as Langerhans cells, from stimulating the immune system. However, with good hygiene, these risks can be minimized. The benefits of circumcision begin to decrease when you study sexual pleasure. Research indicates that the removal of the foreskin reduces sensitivity of the penis. The foreskin is innervated with specialized nerves that can detect light touch like the nerves found on our fingertips and lips. The most sensitive part of the penis is found between the transition region between the external and internal part of the foreskin, which is the region exposed when the foreskin rolls back during sexual activity. Studies have shown that even the most sensitive part of a circumcised penis is not as sensitive as the foreskin, but this reduced sensitivity due to circumcision could allow men to last longer during sex. One study documented 47 men who experienced premature ejaculation. When studying before versus after circumcision, it was found that the time of ejaculation increased almost tenfold once they were circumcised, and partner satisfaction increased as well. When it comes to visual preference for circumcised or uncircumcised penises, it's mostly based on experiences and biases. The Canadian Pediatric Association claims that because of the low risk of infection in North America, mandatory circumcision is not warranted. However, in parts of the world where STIs are rampant, the benefits of circumcision could outweigh the risk. At the end of the day, if you live in a developed nation and are hygienic, there isn't that big of a difference between the two. A huge thank you to Hims for sponsoring this episode. Hims is a new company designed for guys to get trusted, quality medical recommendations and treatments for issues that can sometimes feel scary or embarrassing to approach.
Whether it's hair loss or skin issues or erectile dysfunction, it can be tough to start addressing these issues. So Hims uses real doctors and medical grade products in order to offer you solutions. We see this a lot with our friends where they might want to go to the doctor for something like hair loss, but they're too nervous to.
If you check out our link forhims.com/asaphair, you'll get a month trial which includes a virtual visit with a doctor and this comprehensive hair kit for only $5. It's all confidential, so you can take your health into your own hands.
Again, thank you to Hims. We think it's really cool that they want to support a video about men's health. So make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you next Thursday.
Yeah, there we go, my ninjas. As you can see, obviously it was just a short presentation, and I'm just it's my first time, so I'm just taking every information as possible. So I hope so I give enough information. You see enough information, so make sure you subscribe, follow me for another episode. Yes, this is your Ninja Don Vozini right here. We out.